Oops. Hi, how are you? All right, I'm going to do this video where I'm going to hire. No, I'm actually going to look at the new applicants who apply to my writing job, to our writing job, and potentially hire some new writers, okay? New experts, freelancers that we find, hopefully, in our job post, okay? So let's take a look. Okay, so we have several different job posts, right? Let me close out Amazon. I don't need this. All right, so let me take a look at the new applicants for today. Okay, so let me take a look at those one at a time. I have this one. I actually have this opened. I actually found before this video. I actually found a new writer, so I was pretty excited. I was like, oh, that's an interesting topic. That's why I decided to record this. But I'll do it more often in the future for those of you who are curious about the behind the scenes process of hiring an expert, finding out topics and hiring them, publishing the work and putting it out there. What else? MBTI books. Oh goodness. Let me take a look at these. Okay, first and foremost, okay, I found a new writer today. I was looking at a different job post, and I found a writer who had a great topic. 31 years of American Sign Language. Okay, this is a fantastic topic, I would say. Again, I'm looking for three things in a writer. Okay, topic, expertise, proof of expertise. Okay, how do I know? I'd ask them to elaborate on the proof of their expertise in real life experience in their topic. If they can, great. If they don't elaborate in detail, then you know what? They're missing the third criteria I'm looking for is their writing style, their writing skills. How detailed is their writing in the cover letter answers in a positive way? Okay, with a purpose, with substance, not fluff. So this person is 31 years of American Sign Language, living in a household with way too many responsibilities, has taught me to grow up faster than your average child. Being 5 years old and having to interpret for your entire family is quite the experience. Making those phone calls to bill collectors, auto parts stores, interpreting everywhere from doctors to grocery stores is definitely not how I picture much out. Wow. So what really caught my eye was this freelancer. Her name is Christina, and her story says, "I grew up. My name is Christina, and I grew up as the only hearing child within my immediate family." Right then and there, I'm being honest. I was like, wow, that was an interesting story, right? It was just like, what? What? It was just like, wow, that's an interesting story. Like, what a challenge, and to live through that, and you do have real life experience, and wow. So I'm sure you can. This person could help other people, whether it's to teach sign language or maybe to teach other people who have to live with being the interpreter in the family, how to live with that, et cetera, et cetera. Like we can go different ways, but I have to think about it. Okay, my parents and my brother are okay. My hearing is 100% right. But my primary language is American Sign Language, then English. Wow, of course. My parents and my brother are all 100% deaf with no implants or any way to hear. My experience from this is definitely worth sharing, and I would love to write a story about it. Of course, I'm passionate as being a child in a quiet, well, not so quiet home is not nowhere way to grow up. All right, this is so I found this very interesting. So I'm gonna click saved, and I'm gonna click shortlist a writer. Means thumbs up. Add a note. This is the usual process. Paste it, okay, and get the URL for the cover letter. I mean, the job post profile. Paste it. Why do I do that? It's because then I send this information to my team member, and my team member sends the offer to this writer for this particular project. Okay, can you work for my Okay. Yes. She said yes to this question. Can you work for 3,300 for 30,000 words? We'll see. We'll see what works. Okay. So I'm going to send an offer. I'm going to send this information to this writer and go from there. Okay. Now there's other, hold on. Let me see other freelancers I had information. Topics. What was their topic? Interesting gardening. Oh yeah, houseplants. This person that was interested, fascinated with, has a passion, 10 years of experience in houseplants. I like that. Actually just, I'm in the process of finishing up a book about gardening by another writer. So that's why I'm not going to hire. I'll prefer to hire her, this freelancer, for a different topic, maybe landscaping, maybe houseplants. But she mentioned houseplants first out of this list. So, and went into details about it. So I want to go with that. I have more confidence in that topic. So I'll probably go with houseplants for her. You know, yeah, so I will come up with a title right now. And this is what I usually do. I usually come up with a title, and with the help of the writer's cover letter answers, what are the keywords I come up with, houseplants. That's what I'll do. 101. So, and I'll usually come up with 101 subtitle. We come up with something like 101 tips to, and we have a structure, learn how to plant houseplants. There's no greater on the sheet. Okay, yeah. You know what? There's too many words right here, so I gotta delete. Okay, so I could save it. I want to tips on learn how to plant houseplants and grow your how to plant houseplants. Tips to learn about plant. How about this? Plant, grow, and enjoy houseplants. Maybe I'll do differently. Okay, houseplants. How does she spell it? Houseplants. This is 2 words. Sometimes you use 2 words here. Sometimes you use 1. So maybe I'll do that for the subtitles just to keep it a variation. Okay. I'll probably need 30,000 words and 50 to 100 plus images because it's a topic about how to garden. You need images to kind of understand, the points, I would say. So that's that. I would send this information to my team member and go from there, /assistant, virtual assistant, and go from there. This freelancer, I like this freelancer's topic and story. So I will come up with a title. Okay, hold on a second. The topic is American Sign Language, right? 21 tips to learn how to. Do you say speak? How to speak? Is it speak? If they're deaf, is sign language? Is it communicate? But is it speak? I don't think it's communicate. How to communicate? Okay, 21 tips to learn how to communicate with American Sign Language from A to Z. Okay. Should we? No, we don't have to do A to Z. I don't like to limit. Sometimes I don't like to limit the writers. Too much. I already kind of give them a structure that's already a little bit restricting, a little bit with 101 tips needed in certain, golden nuggets throughout the book. But that's about it. Communicate with American Sign Language. 101 tips to learn how to communicate with American Sign Language. Okay. Let's just keep it simple right now. Okay, 30,000 words, and I would actually want some images. This is how to speak. Okay. So that's that for that. Okay. So we found two writers that we want to hire. That's perfect. Great news. This other freelancer did apply, and she had a. I wasn't sure which topic to go with. She is a um, children's book illustrator. Okay, and she comes from an interesting, unique city, I would say. So because of that, the city is quite unique. It's not like New York or Los Angeles. It's so big. If you live in Los Angeles, like for example, LA County has 81 cities in LA County. Okay, so like I prefer kind of like unique cities, so there's less competition. Broken Arrow is kind of interesting, but I need more details. Okay, for right now, I may be interested possibly in the future, but children's book illustrator, so it's pretty interesting. Cool stuff. But I may do a book on children's book, how to illustrate children's book, right? Book illustrate. Interesting. Okay. Right now, I have to think about it. I have to think about it right now. Okay. Let me move on real quick. I've written licenses and get up. Okay. What else? Okay, I'm gonna move on real quick. Again, I'm looking for detailed answers in the cover letter answers. Okay. Okay. Not one word answers because that's how I can judge your writing. Unless you have a really unique topic like this, maybe dirt biking, it isn't unique. But again, I'm looking for criterias, man. I'm looking for somebody. Okay, top 10 dirt biking tips. Okay, can you write a book? Let me see. Okay, but again, I prefer somebody who elaborates in detail. I have a rule. I can only hire. I prefer to hire people with three criteria: a topic, expertise, and elaborate, detailed cover letter answers. Good writing. Okay, and if they don't have that, even if they do have the experience in the topic, unfortunately, I'm going to have to pass. Okay, and close a job post and repost it again. Okay, because I need to be confident if I hire the freelancer, the product is going to come out great, whether it's an article, a book, or something else. Okay. So I just repost a job post. Um, I'm just doing a test job right now for this. It's like an article for $5, and it's getting several applicants. I might bump it up to 10, and we'll see. Okay. It's not a priority. Mainly, I'm looking for book writers, but if I can find an article writer, I can turn that into YouTube video as well. So that's what this job post is. What else is there? Is there any other job posts? We already looked at this one. Let's take a look. So we're going to hire two writers for sure, starting with the sign language writer and also the writer about houseplants. Okay, so that's a quick demonstration hiring finding writers on Upwork. Okay,